How many botted Spotify streams can you buy before getting banned? 1,000? 10,000? A million? How many? I want to find out, so in this video I'm going to make a song, which is probably going to be very cringe, and buy as many streams as I can through a sketchy website. I'll start off small, buying a couple of thousand plays to start with, and work my way all the way up to the millions. Unless of course I get banned. If I somehow don't get banned, I'm going to try and finesse my way into getting a record deal, using my thousands of fake streams to try and convince a label to sign me. But first, I needed to actually make the song, so I headed over to YouTube, found an instrumental, and wrote down some lyrics. Rather than have generic lyrics, I decided to make the track all about fake stream numbers, basically admitting to Spotify that I was gonna buy streams. Here's how it currently sounds, but just be aware that I haven't mixed or mastered it yet. Okay, so I've put together the song in its entirety now. Before we get into that though, I'd like to show you the instrumental that I'm using. So it's a Ken Carson type beat called Olympic by Awake Again, and this is how it sounds. A great instrumental that I've probably absolutely butchered. And here is how I sound over that instrumental. Wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, and then I buy some streams. Spotify are mad, you can't ban me in your wildest dreams. Leave me alone, I'm being honest like I'm Baby Keem. I don't have no friends, my only family is the stream machine. I think you can probably tell I'm kind of putting on a bit of an American accent there, because otherwise it sounded completely cringe. I mean, it still does sound cringe, but slightly less so. But anyway, let's continue. I don't have no friends, my only family is the stream machine. The stream machines. Wake up in the morning, then I buy some, then I buy some. Wake up in the morning, then I buy some, then I buy some. Wake up in the morning, then I buy some streams. What you mean? I've been paying bots, now they on my team player, I do all the fiends favours. Ah, cringe. I tried to go for a bit of a singing part of the song there, and I knew it was going to sound cringe, and that's kind of the point, but listening to it back, yeah, it's not great, but oh well. Team player, I do all the fiends favours. Buy streams later, I'm a stream inflator. So many streams, I'm in need a plaque engraver. Numbers going up like how you swipe up on your screensaver. If nothing else, the metaphors and the similes are quite good, I do have to say, but the delivery isn't great. I'm not a rapper, okay? Streambots come in handy, buy plays for a Grammy, get more plays than Buzz and Woody when they hang with Andy.
He's actually quite good.
I mean, that sounds pretty great to be honest. I mean, I kind of hit a bit of a flow state there. Get more plays than Buzz and Woody when they hang with Andy. Spotify can't ban me if they try to ban me. SoundCloud is the plan B, Apple Music plan C. My stream's artificial. Yeah. I'm like, what's the issue? Huh? You want streams? Yeah. I got a fistful. Nice. I do like that ad-lib there then. Nice. You went platinum? Yeah. I went crystal. Huh. Tried to ban him? Yeah. Get hit with the missile. Overall, I don't actually hate this. I mean, it does sound very cringe, as I've harped on a lot, but I think once I send it off to be mixed and mastered by a professional, it might be saved. And that's exactly what I did. I headed over to Fiverr, found a guy who does mixing and mastering, and sent him my track. A couple of days later, he got back to me with the final product. Let's take a listen. Okay, so it's been a couple of days, and the delivery is here. The song is done. So let's have a look and see how it sounds. Wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, and then I buy some streams. Spotify are mad. You can't ban me in your wildest dreams. Leave me alone, I'm being honest like I'm Baby Keem. I don't have no friends, my only family is the stream machine. Definitely mixed well, it definitely sounds a lot clearer and more set into the track. The vocals actually feel like part of the track. I don't have no friends, my only family is the stream machine. Wake up in the morning, then I buy some. I like that effect that he's put on the ad-libs there, as well as the stutter going into the next bit. Team player, I do all the fiends favours. Buy streams later, I'm a stream inflator. That sounds much better. I'm glad, because the singing there wasn't great, but he seems to have tuned it and it sounds a lot better. You went platinum? Yeah. I went crystal. Tried to ban him? Yeah. Get hit with the missile. Oh, I like that. That's good. I like that effect. The sort of the wind down, the cutting out of the beat, and then going into the chorus again. That sounds good. Okay, so overall, that sounds much better than the original. It's been auto-tuned. It's been mixed and mastered properly. It sounds great. So I guess the only thing to do now is to upload it to Spotify and buy those streams. Okay, so I'm in the process of signing up to DistroKid, the distribution platform that's going to release my music to Spotify. And now I just need to upload the song itself. Okay, so here we get to choose all of the services. I don't know why Roblox is there. Didn't know you could upload music to Roblox, but okay. I guess we'll keep all of these ticked. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, that way people can listen to it wherever. Artist, band, name. I guess we go for the right note here. I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory, but I was going to go for a clever anagram. Let's just go for the right note. There we go. Record label. If you're unsigned, make a new label name, anything you want. We're going to go for the Right Note Productions, which I've literally just made up. Okay, album cover. I mean, I was going to use this cover, I bought these streams lol, but I think that might be a little bit too bait. So I'm going to go ahead, design a cover and come back.
Later.
Okay, so it's been a couple of hours and I've now gone away and created this magnificent cover. So we've got Stream Machines, obviously the song title at the top, and then we've got a robot with the computer with the buttons boost, inflate and increase. It kind of explains itself. So I've headed back to DistroKid and now uploaded the album cover, not adding a featured artist or anything else like that. Explicit lyrics, no. Is this a radio edit? No. Instrumental, no, this song contains lyrics. I have just gone ahead and unticked iTunes and Amazon because we don't want anyone paying for this song. So I've just had to check some tick boxes, and one of those includes I won't use promo services that guarantee streams or playlisting, even if they claim organic and real streams. Maybe a slight white lie there, but anyway, let's continue. Hooray, your music is on its way. We're processing your album and uploading it to streaming platforms. Okay, so I guess now we just wait.
The next day.
Alright, we have an exciting update. Stream Machines is now live on Spotify, and it currently has 0 streams. But that's fine, that's expected. I don't think anyone's going to stream this unless I pay for it. So without further ado then, I guess I will just go ahead and do that. So I have signed up to a streambotting website. I'm not going to name this website, I'm going to blur it in the video because I don't want to promote it, and I really don't want to promote streambotting in general. I don't condone botting streams. Firstly, Spotify probably don't want you doing it, and second, it's probably going to hurt your career more than help it. Okay, so we're going to make a new order. So we want Spotify. Category is going to be Spotify Fast Plays, which comes to 79 cents per 1,000 plays. The link is obviously to my track, so that's what I'm going to be purchasing to start with, 1,000 plays for 79 cents. So I've just gone away, put my banking information in, which felt very dodgy, and now I'm here. I've placed the order and the status is pending, so hopefully within the next 24 hours or so we'll start to see some plays coming through, and then from there we'll buy some more streams, so probably 10,000 next.
Tomorrow.
So it has been 24 hours since we last checked in. The status here says in progress, and it says that 1,000 streams remain, so basically the song hasn't been streamed 1,000 times yet, but hopefully this will progress through soon and we'll start to see those 1,000 plays within the next day or so. A quick update on the Spotify for Artists page, so this is where you see all of your stats. The song is currently sat at a whopping 2 streams, and I'm pretty sure they're both me. Anyway, back to the streambotting website. I figure there's no point in waiting for the first 1,000 plays to go through, we may as well just continue now. So once again, Spotify, fast plays and the right link, but the quantity this time is going to be 10,000, so upping it by another 0. So that's going to cost me just under $8, let's submit the order. There we go then, in the orders page we've got 1,000 remaining in the in progress section, and then we've got the 10,000 pending. I guess I'll give it a couple of days and see how long it takes for those to come through. Alright, so it's been a couple of days since we last checked in and bought those 10,000 streams, and as you can see it says the orders have been completed. And looking at Spotify for Artists, it says that we've had 6,000 plays. That should say 11,000, but it must be lagging behind by a couple of days, but that's fine. Anyway, now is as good time as ever to up it by another 0 and buy 100,000 streams. So I've selected Spotify as always, but this time I'm going to change it to Spotify Global Plays because they're cheaper. So I'm going to be spending 17 cents per 1,000 plays rather than 70. Let's put in then 100,000. That comes to $17. Let's submit the order. There we go then, 100,000 plays pending. Let me check in with you again when that's done. So at this point I've bought 11,000 botted streams and Spotify have done nothing. I've not received a notification or an email warning me to stop, nothing. But surely after my purchase of 100,000 fake streams something will flag up. I don't know, but we're sure to find out tomorrow when I make my purchase of 1 million plays.
Tomorrow. 2 days later.
Okay, so it's been a couple of days, and according to the streambotting website, the 100,000 plays have been delivered. But according to Spotify for Artists, we've only had 6,062 streams, which has only gone up by about 15 in the last 2 days, meaning it's really lagging behind. Either that, or the streambotting website isn't working, or Spotify have noticed that I'm botting streams and are blocking them from coming through. Either way, we'll continue to wait and see if those streams do come through, but in the meantime, we're going to do the final purchase. 1 million streams. That comes to $170 and means that we've bought 1,111,000 streams. Let's submit the order. Here we are then, 1,000 streams have come through, 10,000 are sort of half on their way, 100,000 haven't come through yet, and I've just purchased the final amount, 1 million. And at this point Spotify haven't banned me, but they might have stopped some of those plays coming through. Either that or they're taking a little while to come through, but either way we'll have some clarity in the next couple of days. At this point I decided to wait a few days before checking in again. Right, so it's been 4 days since we last checked in with the streambotting website, and I'm anxious to see how many streams we've had come through. So under the My Orders section, the 1,000, 10,000 and 100,000 have all been completed, which is where we were last time, but the 1 million are now in progress. But the moment of truth will come when I check Spotify for artists to see if any of those streams have actually materialised. 56,000 streams. Okay, so we've started to see a lot come through now. I'm guessing at this point all of the 1,000 streams that I purchased to start with and the 10,000 streams have come through, and the 100,000 are still on their way, half done, half completed, and the 1 million aren't done at all yet. But as far as I'm aware at this point, I haven't heard from Spotify, I've not been banned or told to stop or anything like that, so I guess I'll just check in with you again in a couple of days. Right, so it's been 2 days since that last clip you just saw, and I've realised something. I purchased 100,000 streams 10 days ago now, and they still haven't all come through on Spotify, and it looks like the 1 million streams are going to take even longer to show up. So instead of waiting another 2, maybe 3 weeks for the streams to appear, I've decided to split this video into 2 parts. This is obviously part 1, and in part 2, which is hopefully coming soon, the rest of the streams will arrive and I'll use them to try and finesse a record deal. In the meantime, if you're watching this video, you can do your part and listen to Stream Machines on Spotify. That way we'll increase the numbers and I'll be even more likely to trick a record company into signing me in part 2. To conclude this video though, at this point my song has received 94,000 fake streams and nothing has happened. Will I get banned in part 2? I don't know yet, but subscribe to find out and I'll post it very soon.